Greetings. This is Ifa Bayo, and I'm not coming to you on some spiritual stuff. I'm coming to you on some regular stuff that really kind of made me so heated, right? So, I have different companies that I have, right? And one of them is called Stand On It, and it's in Mother's Hands now. And we help people. We help people to get, whatever said services that's dealing with the community and things like that. So I'm going to give it to you briefly, and I'm going to let you know, right? This is not spiritual. This is, hey, baby, this is a side business that we do that help to uplift the community and all of that. So there's a brother that's sitting in jail, that's been in jail for 31 years. His name is Philip Copeland, right? And there's another brother that's out here in the street. His name is Roosevelt McCoy, and he is helping to help get this brother free, right? Because he said this brother is innocent. Now, this case is 31 years old. It has something to do with the fact of a cop killing. Right now, Philip Copeland didn't pull the trigger. He didn't kill a cop. Okay. So, every time Roosevelt McCoy would go to a lawyer and give $25,000, they would give him his money back because he didn't have said resources. He didn't have no way of doing it. He just assumed that if he throw money at a lawyer, that this brother would magically walk out of jail. It doesn't work that way. It takes preparation. It takes things. It takes the help of the community to help all of this to transpire. So I was going to get my paperwork, and Roosevelt had drove me to go and get my paperwork. So there was two incidences that they asked me for my help. So the first time I was going to get my paperwork and to give it to my lawyer, and Marshall was on the phone. Philip Copeland, he was on the phone, and he was, saying that, stuff is not moving for him. He needs all the help in the world. Like, lawyers are giving back. Hey, baby, lawyers are giving back money. Like, there's nothing moving. So I said, well, I can't be a part of nothing unless you ask. My services ain't free, right? So like I said, this is not spiritual. These are community activist things, right? So the second time, we was just in the car a few days ago, and Marshall was saying, Philip Copeland was saying that he needed help. Any help that he can get, because the lawyer gave back the $25,000 that Roosevelt put down, and that no one was helping him. Like there's nothing. Like everything is at a standstill. He did his 440. He has his paperwork, but now he needs for the lawyer to go in and speak for him. Right? So, hello babies. So we were sitting there, and he was like, yo, whatever you can do. So I said, well, I can't just jump on the bandwagon. You have to ask. So he asked, and then I looked at Roosevelt, and Roosevelt was like, yeah, we need all the help we can get because the lawyer gave back the money. So that's a yes, right? So I said, I know one person that has unlimited resources. I know one person that will, put things in perspective that she can do. But you can't afford her fees, but you can feed her, right? And we can sit down. Understand? You can't afford her fees, but you can feed her, and we sit down. Set it up. So that means that you're going to pay for her to eat, right? Okay. So I call her, I text her and everything. So we set it up for Sunday. Now, Friday, I go with my god sister, right? My spiritual sister. That's what I call her. I love her to death, right? Shout out to my baby, Mama Nelly. And we go. Now, she was going to deal with, because now we're putting things in perspective, right? Because you asked me to help y'all, because you're paying. So you asked me. So, okay. So now we put things in perspective. So we have to deal with this mentally, physically, and spiritually. This case is 31 years old. That's what I'm saying. So Nelly was the one that was going to do the spiritual and do the pen pal, because now you need to show that you have support from outside. You need to show people that people haven't forgotten about you, that you exist, you matter. So he calls, and I'm like, oh, I'm with my god sister. Hey, by the way, what's his address so we can start this pen pal so people can know, females and males. We can start writing him so we can put that into place. Let me talk to her. So she's sitting there like, why is he wanting to talk to me? But okay. So she talks to him and he's telling her about Philip Copeland, his life behind bars and all of that. So she's like, beloved, what do you need me to do? Because I was under the assumption of just lifting his spirits. We're going to write him. Can you write a proposal or a grant? She's like, okay, now we both looking like, what kind of side deal? I thought you were supposed to be helping your homeboy. You trying to help yourself. No, so that was the first red flag. But still, we are, the main objective and the biggest thing is to make sure we help this brother that's in prison, right? So, and to get some momentum, to get him, to get him noticed, right? So she's like, well, I don't do that. Oh, well, can you get us a lawyer? She said, my job is to, do the pen pal. But anything I do, I'm going through Ifa Abeyo because that's my sister. That's the one that asked me. I don't know you. So, okay. So now, So now, right, we set up the meeting. The meeting is at Sunday at 2:00. But then the sister said, listen, I'm busy at 2. Can we make it earlier? I said, wait, before I sign up, because I like confirmation. I like to make sure everybody's on the same plane, on the same level, right? Because I don't like surprises. So I text him and I'm like, hey, can you do it at 11:30? Well, what time are you about there? I said, well, I'll be in Queens at 10. Okay, so now we got a plan. We got the plan. You're meeting her. You're going to feed her, right? And you're coming with information. Because, like I said, this case is 31 years old. So you're coming with information. That's what I assume. That's what I would do if I'm coming to bring something to someone. And I know they got a plethora of resources. And they network. And they can help me to open doors that I can't get to. So I got to make sure my shit is right. Right? Okay. So I meet up with him. And then he proceeds to tell me, I said, well, my sister, are you going to give us the address to Marshall, to Philip Copeland, or you want me to collect all the addresses and give them to you? He goes and says, oh, well, she going to start writing them sexually? She didn't sign up for that. She signed up to lift his spirits. And it's not only her that's going to be writing. It's a plethora of people. We need the help of the community. You don't know what she's going to write. I can bet the bank I can bet the bank on her and what she's capable of doing. I can bet the bank on her. I know she's going to be there. She is crowned Obatala. She is going to make sure he keeps his head grounded, right? Because we need that. So that's what she signed up to do. He hit me in the head with, now the one thing you're not going to do is disrespect none of my sisters. I don't care who you are. We don't roll like that. We 10 toes deep. So he was like, you don't know if she gonna write him sexually. And I'm like looking at him like, damn, you act like you the jilted lover. Like, it's not about you. Do you want to help this brother, or you sabotaging him? Like, what's really going on? So I said, you know what? We don't need to write him. You do it your way. Because, no one's doing that. Like, I can bet the bank on my sister because I know what my sister is capable of doing. Right? So we left it at that. Right, sis? We left it at that. So now we meet the other sister. We go get her. Now, one thing she loves is history. You ain't beating her with history, especially Haitian history. She from Haiti. So she know her history. So now he's trying to sit there and make small talk. And I'm sitting there saying, he needs to shut up. But I said, okay. I said, all right. Finally, she put him in his place and he shut up, right? Narcissistic behavior. Third red flag. But okay. So now we sitting there. Right? Yeah, he did. He had a separate agenda. So we sitting there. So she pulls out her book and she's like, okay, while we're ordering, she pulls out her book and she's like, okay, give me the information. I'm thinking he has a packet, right? Because like I said, this is a 31-year-old case. I'm thinking he has a packet. He has some kind of, paper that she could take to her people and say, y'all, listen, I done did my research. Give me a week, y'all. We're going to do some research, what I'm saying, to help, right? He don't have nothing. He's just sitting there telling the story. And she's like, okay, well, what's his name? How has it been? Do he have kids? I don't know. You his advocate. You don't know if he got kids or not? Oh, well, he don't talk to me about them. Are you the side girlfriend? No shade, but I'm just saying, are you the side girlfriend? Like, okay. So then he goes and says, well, what do we need to do? And I'm like, so she's telling him he needs to write a letter. He needs to write a letter about his experience and that how he was falsely accused. If he has kids, the kids need to write a letter. Do you have a Facebook page so you can build it up? I said, no, he doesn't have one, but we do. And she's like, well, build him a Facebook page. And we're like, okay. She was like, you gotta, do a high school reunion. I said, oh no, he didn't go to school with us. Now, when you're dealing with a high profile case or you're dealing with something, you got to come straight up. You have to be straight up. You cannot come with lies and hidden agendas, because everyone is going to be investigated. Everyone is going to be, accountable. So you got to come right. He going to sit there and say, oh no, I knew him since he was 16. I'm sitting there like, no, you didn't. Marshall came around here in 1988 because Dee Dee is 31. So he been in jail for 31. No, now you're lying. Like, you're lying. You wasn't even around here when 16. You was in jail. Stop it. So I'm like, fourth red flag. Now you get what I'm saying. So she's like, okay, well, you need to get people to remember him. You need to find a space and have it so that people can, remember him. You need to hand out to people about Marshall, or Philip or whatever name y'all gonna call him. And I have people that, I can get a lawyer and, y'all can have it. So I had said, well, do we serve liquor? She's like, no, because people are going to get aggravated. And anyone that has something to do with the case, get them involved. Like, bring people. So then she's like, T-shirts. So now I got my sister making a T-shirt, the format, hashtagging. Like, we doing what was supposed to be asked of us. Now, the bill comes. The bill is $60. I'm sitting there waiting. Right? Yeah, lack of character. I'm sitting there waiting. He didn't put out nothing. I wound up paying for the dinner, right? For the lunch. So my sister's asking, who needed the information? I said, he did. She said, who is helping him to get out? I said, he is. She said, why are you paying? Well, first of all, I don't like my name to be put in a bad mode. I like when I call you on the phone that you know that it's something positive on the other end. I'm not calling with no bullshit, and I'm not calling with something that is going to make you say, damn, why she calling me? No, when E5 Bayo ring your phone, you get ready to get your shit together and we all gonna eat, right? So I paid for it because the sister came, right? Now, you're going to pay for our time. Our time is not simple. Like, we opened up research to you and all of that. So now you're taking it and you're using it for what? Right? So now I hit him up to tell him, I didn't ask you. You did. Marshall asked you. Marshall was on the phone. So was you. So now I'm out. The total is $134. Then he going to hit me with, because this is where it becomes an issue. He going to hit me with, oh, you must be broke. That's why you asking for money. No, you're going to pay for my service. This is my company. This is the things that we did. Mars came. I paid for her. Now you owe me. Because I wasn't going to be embarrassed by having her come and stop what she's doing to help you. No, that doesn't work that way. I had said, sister, make T-shirts, make a format. I had people writing the Innocent Project, putting paperwork together. So you going to go and do that? And then you're going to say, now I must be broke? Nah, you must be broke. Yeah, that's what he said. I must be broke. And I'm like sitting there. So I said, well, I'm paying for this. Then you putting for the tip. He hands $2. Marcy's on here. She'll tell you $2. So then now you got people. I'm like, where was the people when you didn't have them? Like, for real? Are you serious? You claim you have all this money. You took the cops to court. You won this settlement. You got $1 million. You all of this. So you mean to tell me that you now all of a sudden you can't pay? So you gonna stiff us on a bill because we stood up. Marshall and him, because Marshall was on the phone. He's sitting next to me. Call her, set it up. So you already know you had to feed her. You couldn't pay her fee, so you fed her. You didn't pay a bill, right? No, he got $1 million. Let him tell you he is paid. Can't nobody outdo him. But you mean to tell me for my company, I don't care if it's personal. Y'all can say, oh my God, you know him. I don't mix business with personal. You pay me for my company. You pay us for our time. You pay us for our knowledge. We don't do this just so you can run around. This case is 31 years old. Philip Copeland, David McClary, Todd Scott and Scott Cobb, all of them was in this Edward Bonds cop killing in Queens. So we're sitting here helping you, trying to put things together to start a momentum and get you the stuff that you need at your hand. So it's all women. So you mean to tell me, and y'all can say, oh my goodness, she breaking over $100 for my company. I break over a penny. I put those 10 toes in. I make sure I'm out here doing what I need to do, and no one is going to make my company fail or go down under or nothing. So this is the type of work ethic that he's doing. So I'm sitting here like, this brother, while he in jail, right? Because he's been in there for 31 years. You're supposed to be helping him. Are you secretly sabotaging him? Because no one remembers him. Where's the support? So she even asked him, do he have kids? I don't know. How you an advocate and you don't know anything? I'm like, well, the brother been in jail for 31 years. So where's the outcry? Where's the t-shirts? Where's something? Where's the momentum? So there's a project, there's a program that does letter campaigns. So I wrote her and she gave me knowledge. So I'm telling him, listen, you got to get on this. Like you just can't throw your money around without doing the footwork. But he's like, oh, I'm not paying you. I don't owe you nothing. Get it out of blood. Are you serious? Like that's how you see it? Oh, I'm not paying you nothing. I didn't ask you. You did ask me. Now, why would I go so hard? Listen, it's a lot of things I let go under the rug, but for my companies that I built, that I stood 10 toes in, ain't nobody putting that down. And the only one that's going to destroy that is my ass. And if I ain't destroying it, I ain't letting nobody else destroy it. I don't care if you baby daddy, ex-husband, best friend, homeboy, homegirl. No, he asked for help. He asked for a service. Roosevelt McCoy, that be on 109 in Guile Brewer, asked for a service, and he stiffed us on $134 bill that $60 was for the food, $75 for our knowledge and all of that. That $75 was going to Mars. That $60 was coming back to me. So he's going to say, well, who's going to pay for me taking her to Brooklyn? Then take the 34 and give us the 100, since you want to be like that. Okay, since you want to be that way. But if this is the type of person that you are, and you're trying to help somebody to get out of jail, and you want the help of the community, and you stiffing people, and you're not paying, and you're not helping up to your bargain, because he is. He on Facebook. His name is Bullet Head with 2 H's. Yes, he is. So, you mean to tell me that we came up, we did what we did Sunday morning? Who wants to get up? I'm always up. I'm always posting, if y'all can see, early in the morning. We had to go and meet you so we can have this going. So you mean to tell me you could stiff us on our money for our time and our knowledge? So the lawyer gave him back the $25,000. Now, my sister-in-law, she writes, oh, wow, that's fucked up because he had a daughter and he won't even give her money. I said, listen, that's not about this. This is about my company. He wanted said service and he didn't. I know I'm not seeing $100. That we already know. So I'm letting y'all know, if y'all do business with this brother, y'all better get your money up front because he has bad work ethics. He's not going to pay you. When I'm telling you, if y'all want t-shirts made, if there's anything to do with that case, he is not going to pay you. He is horrible when it comes to work ethics. He does not follow through. If anything, you're coming to someone to receive said service, you're going to have a packet. And that's what we told him. We was like, where's your packet? Where's, with Marshall's name on it or something like, you got to get help from the community. Oh, I don't deal with the community. But you're always there. Like, how are you getting help? So you thinking that your money is going to, you ain't got to worry about that. You thinking that your money is going to just get this man out. No, you have to build a momentum. You have to get this brother noticed so he can, if he's innocent, then fight for him. The messed up thing is this brother's in jail 31 years, and this fool can't even really represent him. If he's the advocate, then he's fucked. He's never coming out. You got a clown that's representing you. I go hard, like I said, for my companies. I don't play. This is not spiritual. This is me being out in the community, helping, pulling my resources together, having my sisters front and center, saying, yo, I'm coming, putting 10 toes deep, and he's going to stiff us? So I'm letting y'all know, Roosevelt McCoy, that be on 109, that drives a Nissan with the license plate, HLM 1338, will not pay you. So don't do no business transaction with him. I even had a shout out from Erica Ford. So do not do no business transaction with him, because it's not. Even my sister, she's on here. She was on the phone with him. We supposed to be doing a pen pal so he can have the support of the community. He's trying to do a side deal of getting a grant and a proposal written. Like, yeah, what are you doing? So, and I'm like, all they doing is writing. You have to show that the community is behind him. You have to show this. And then he threatened me. He said, when I get a chance, I'm going to crush you. So I'm letting y'all know, first of all, I ain't running. Fear does not play a part with me. But I put his picture up, and I will put it up even more. So if there's a hair that's off on my head, y'all already know who the fuck did it. And if you going that hard over $100, imagine. So don't do business with this man, because he is not going to follow through. I have both my sisters on here to let us know we do this. This is what we do. So he really stiffed us, and he didn't follow through. We did what we were supposed to do. So his name is Roosevelt McCoy. I will put his picture up. I'm not playing, because he stiffed us on our money, and we are doing things for the community. Yes. Oh yeah, he threatened me. He said, and I will put up the said text that, and I was sending him an invoice. That's how we roll. Here's the $100 invoice. And he was like, I'm not paying you. No. What? We stepped up. We did what we were supposed to do. We made the picture. I got all of it on for receipts. I got receipts. So it's not spiritual. This is my side company that we do. And Mars, me, Nelly, all of us, the sisters came out front and center. Man, we was ready to, get our toes in. Like, yo, what can we do? How are we doing this? But this is how people roll. Like, if you're going to deal with him, I'm letting y'all know now. Get your money up front. Do not trust this brother, because he is trying to get out. Philip Copeland it's a 31-year-old case. Every lawyer gave it back. Do not trust him. If you know lawyers or whatever and he hit you up, I'm telling you, you're going to get embarrassed. You're going to get your feelings hurt, because you are not getting your said money. You are not getting paid for your time. You're not getting paid for your resources. None of that. So I would tell y'all now, be careful, be careful, be careful. It was a learning experience. I know now, get my money up front when it comes to even dealing with advocacy and helping and putting my time out there, because he said, set it up. We set it up, and he didn't do what he was supposed to do. And like I said, we ain't getting our money, but he will. I was on every platform. I was just on the radio program. Erica Ford gave me a shout out. Shout out to Erica Ford. I love her. And we had 6,000 listeners. So I put it out there. I'm letting people know. Now, if y'all mess with him, that's on y'all, but just know y'all gonna have to either shoot this fool or y'all gonna have to beat him up. I'm not taking it to court. Even though everybody was like, listen, you could take it to court for $100, really $134. Yeah, I would. But that doesn't help. Not at all. 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 It's not. I know I'm not getting my money. So he just has bad work ethics. Do not trust this brother. Do not go and help him, because you will be stiffed in the end. And just imagine if we would have really went all out, we would have been so fucked up. And this conversation would have me doing a live from Rikers Island, because I would have beat him. I can't fight women, but they ain't say nothing about fighting men. And I would have beat him senseless. For real, for real. So he is horrible work ethic. Like I said, he's trying to get Philip Copeland, which is Marshall, out of prison, and he's doing it wrong. And of course, now I understand, because I'm like, well, why isn't nobody helping him? Like, so okay, y'all asking me, so now I'm pulling my resources. But why is nobody helping him? Now I understand. He don't pay people. He don't hold up to his end of the bargain. He doesn't do anything. He just sits there, like, for real. Hey, babes, like, for real. He does. Now I understand. You got all these people that's at your helms, that you got all this money that you could throw around. Why you don't have nobody? You got all these people on the boulevard, 109, 110, 111, 107. You got all these people on something. You got Keisha and all them, Black Hand Entertainment. You got all these people. Nobody's helping you. Why? Why? Tell you why. You don't pay people. You do not pay people. You got horrible work ethics. You a horrible business person. He does not pay. So It's not spiritual. This is my other company that we deal with advocacy, community, all of that. And I see why no one's helping him. Alafia, beautiful, because he does not follow through. He will stiff you with a bill and you will not get said money. You need to get your money up front because he is not a good person with work ethics. He's not honorable. He's not respectful. None of that. Once you do that. So even on the radio show, they asked me, and Janet, that's why I wasn't really talking to you because I was on a radio show. But even on the radio show, when the people was calling in and stuff and they asked me, well, what can be salvaged from this? Nothing. I don't even want to have anything to do with this brother because your work ethics and your words and all of that don't add up. All you got to do is just screw me over one time. That's it. So, and you play with my money, you playing with everything. So, no, a bad name travels fast when you are doing a company and you're a minority and you're a woman and you're black. So people want to take advantage of you anyway. So, no, you're not going to disrespect my company. You're not going to disrespect my name. None of that. So, yeah. Is the guy he was getting out his real brother? No. So, and that's another thing. Like, here it is. We tried to start a writing campaign. Like, okay, we're going to, show that the community. And he just went left field. Like, my sister is on here. He went left field like, oh, she's going to be writing him sexually. You don't know what she's going to be writing. I was like, that's not even her MO. Like, how did you come through that? You just asked her, can she make a proposal for you, or you just asked her for a favor and now you're ready to try. And that's the problem. Like, now you want to try to destroy our character, but we got receipts. See, so you can say what you want, but we got receipts. So for some people, they'll go for it. They'll be like, yeah, okay, Ephi's crazy. Yeah, oh my God. But we got receipts. And he a horrible business person. I'm telling you, once this video is over, I'm putting up his picture. I'm putting up all the things that was written, and you're going to see, like, this person is not good. This person has horrible work ethics. This person does not respect women, does not respect black-owned companies, does not respect the community that he is himself is in, and he's trying to help a brother get out of jail from a case that's 31 years old. And he just figured that if he throw money around, that people would respect him, and they gave his money right back. Like, here. No. Because no one knows this brother. No one remembers. It was 31 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I will tag you. I will put it all out there. I'm not playing because he owes us $134. $75 goes to Mars for her time. $60 go to me for paying for the meal. Yes, that's how we broke it down. That's how I'm breaking it down. But since he said, oh, well, who's paying me for driving her to Brooklyn? Seriously? And he does. The sad part is he really does. He really does need the help. But if this is the person he got represented and he doesn't have said money, so the person that's the fuck up is the one that's footing everything. He's paying for the lawyer. He's paying for his brother's sister's apartment. Like he's the benefactor of everything because he has this money. So he's paying for him. He's sending money on his books, making sure he can call people, putting money on his phone. So yeah. So He's the one that's putting money on this dude's books and helping him. But in reality, he's really fucking him up because no one is helping him. You know what I'm saying? No one's helping him. And it's sad because this brother is really in jail and he's been in there for 31 years. Y'all can look it up. You know, it's also in the book Cop Shot. Like, it's a lot. His name is Philip Copeland. It's Scott Cobb, David McCleary, and Philip Copeland. And the cop that got killed is Edward Byrne. And the president died with Bush, the father, kept that young man's shield number with him. And, you know, it's an old case. Now, why is he putting money in it? I don't know. That's not for me to find out. But my part was, we stepped up and did what we supposed to do, and you ditched us on paying us our fee. Like, you didn't follow through. So if this is the kind of business and the things that you do, then I see why this brother's going to be in jail for another 30-something years, because it's sad. Look who you have representing you. Like, this is your advocate. You don't know if he got kids. So she had said, If he has kids, let them write a letter saying how their life has been impacted with their father not being there. I don't know if he got kids. Are you the side piece? Are you the girlfriend? Like who are you? What is your role? Because you're not doing nothing that you're supposed to be doing. Like we're the ones putting everything out there. And what are you doing? Like you don't even want to pay for nothing. So are you serious? So we're supposed to use our resources, our time, and everything. Forget what we're doing to help you. And we're not compensated. We don't get nothing. I can see why. Listen, the lawyers had more sense than we did. I'm for real. I'm just going to put it out there. They gave their money back. Here, no, we ain't being bothered. And I went on every platform. I do not care. Yes, he has bad business ethics. And he told me that he will crush me when he see me. Well, guess what? I'm still going to be around in the area. And that coon will do better chasing his own ass, running up the street before he even think he gonna mess with me. Cause we not doing that. Like I don't worry about. And that alone, I can really file charges, but I'm not. What I'm gonna do is let people know that he's a horrible business person. Do not do business with him. Do not hire or get some services or have him seek services from you, because he's not gonna pay you. He is not. He's gonna find some kind of way to not pay you at all. At all, he's not gonna pay you. So no, and then he wants to come after your character or talk about you so he don't have to pay you. No, you're not going to do that. What you're not going to do is drag my name in the mud. You're not going to drag my company in the mud. And you're not going to act like we didn't do anything for you. We did. And yeah, no. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, Google it, because he's there. His name, and I'm going to put it up. The guy name is Roosevelt McCoy, right? That He also won the court case. He beat the cops from planting drugs on him. So that's why he has said money. He can, look after Philip Copeland. That's why. So, but we didn't think of that. Her fees is phenomenal. So all she wanted was a meal. I wound up paying for the whole meal because he was going to stiff the bill. So $60 you owe me. Now, $75, since you took all her resources and took all of that and ran with it, her time is valuable too. Then he said, oh, well, my people. What people? You don't have no people. Y'all was on the phone. Copeland was on the phone and so was you. We don't have nobody. Oh, we're between a rock and a hard place. Oh, my God. Like, I did my 440 and doing all of that. And we just need help. Okay. So y'all said y'all needed help. Y'all asked me. I didn't just jump on the bandwagon. I don't do that. Anybody that know me? No. Excuse me. I don't jump on the bandwagon. You got to ask me. And they asked me. So, okay, this is what you got to do. So you mean to tell me now all of a sudden you reneging on that? You're not paying me my money and you want to threaten me? Boy, bye. Don't do that. Don't do that. That you're not going to do. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. We're not doing that. So, Roosevelt McCoy is a bad business person. Do not do business with him because he's not going to pay you. You're not going to get your money. Do not. And if you do, you better get your money up front because he is not going to pay you. He will not pay you at all. He is trying to get out Philip Copeland. The lawyers gave his money back, and he has bad work ethics. He does not pay for services rendered. He will not do it. So be careful because is not going to pay you. And it is sad that, we stopped on a Sunday to stop what we were doing to, thinking we're getting, what we were requested and required of, and we wind up not getting that. So, and then you're going to come with threats. Now you're going to threaten us for something that you were supposed to be doing, and you didn't hold up to your end of the bargain. Well, you're not going to muscle us. You're not going to bully nobody. Nah, it don't work that way. It don't work that way. So I'm letting y'all know, Facebook world, share it, share all of it. And this is not spiritual. This is my company called Stand On It, and it's in Mother's hands now. And what we do is advocate for people. We get out here in the community. We do a lot of stuff. So he reneged on ours, so share it. He is Bullethead on Facebook, and his real name is Roosevelt McCoy, and he does not pay. He does not pay for anything. So far, he has bad work ethics. He He does not pay what he owes. He owed us originally $134. Yes, he owe us 75 go to Moss, 60 go to me. I wound up paying when he agreed to pay to feed her so he could use her resources. He didn't do that. Instead, he threatened and said he does not pay nothing and that he was going to crush me and I'm putting it up. So yeah, they say he got $5,000 settlement. Yeah, means a third went to the lawyer. So he broke now. Oh, look at God. Look at God. Won't he do it? So share it when I put it up. Share it. His name is on Facebook, Bullethead. So he follows a lot of people. Make sure y'all share it. All of that. And yeah. Because he's been doing it. So make sure. And if he comes to y'all for t-shirts, for information to fill up out, for any kind of thing, get your money up front because he will not pay you. I'm telling y'all now, he will not pay you. He will find some kind of way out of it. So do not do business with this person. I'm telling you, because he will not pay you. He will not pay you. He will use your shit and dip out on the bill. So be careful. Be careful dealing with Roosevelt McCoy. And because he's trying to get out, Philip Copeland, he's trying, and he's not going to pay you for no service rendered. So you better get your money up front because he's not going to pay you. This don't have nothing to do with spiritual. This is hi, Izzy, I love you. This is not spiritual. This is what we do for the community. This is my company to, stand on it, and it's in Mother's hands now. So he's not going to pay you. He's not. So make sure you get your money up front. Because he's not, and he will try. Yeah. No, he's not. He's not trying at all. What he's doing is he's going to lawyers and giving them money, and lawyers are not, because it's a 31-year-old case. No support. Where's the support for the community? Or did they believe that he really is a killer and no one wants him back in the street? They don't know because there's no support. There's nothing. No one remembers this brother. So we started doing t-shirts, all of that. Thank God we didn't send it out to the brother to make the t-shirts, because then we'd be stuck with that bill. Like, for real. This brother is horrifying. Don't do business with him. I'm telling y'all now, or get your money up front. So I thank y'all for listening. So now y'all know I have been on every platform today. Trust and believe. I've been on every platform. I am putting it out there. I do not care. Y'all can say, well, Ephi is crazy. No. He has shot his own self in the foot. He did. Because that is horrible. You do not do that to people. When you get said resources, you're using people's information, you're using people's knowledge and all of that. You don't do that to people. You hold up your end of the bargain. We should have knew something was up when the lawyers give back the money, and then he didn't have nothing. He didn't have a paper. He didn't have nothing. All he did was tell us the story of Marshall. I know the story. She didn't. But you don't have anything that's like a packet. So you wanted us to do that as well? Like we was doing everything. No. Then you want to try to dog us. Like you're sitting here trying to tell me my god sister is going to write him sexually. She didn't write him at all. So now what? So yeah, no. But I will be posting it. I thank y'all for listening. Share, please share. Know that Roosevelt McCoy, do not do a service with him. Get your money up front because he will not pay you. I'm telling you now, you've been forewarned. Now, if you decide to do it, that's on you. But I have hit every avenue. Like I said, thanks to reality radio, 6,000 people heard my plea. Thanks to Erica Ford. She heard it, and everyone else. So now he knows. Listen, you do not shortchange a black woman. You do not take her kindness for weakness. And you do not stiff people that are helping you, that's opening up their resources, their services, their time, and you steal from them, because that's stealing. So, no. So I will be posting it. So thank you, y'all. And see y'all tomorrow for Conversations with Ephi Bayo. We'll be talking about something else.